Hey guys, so today we're gonna see the best three investments for the new season when it comes back under $35. So let's get started. So for our first investment, we have one of the biggest stars in the MLB right now, Gavin Lux, and his top baseball 2020 base card. Gavin Lux, he's the second prospect in baseball per the MLB pipeline. We already saw last year that he could handle big league pitching. He could make a already scared lineup much more frightening. His card hasn't gotten up yet. We haven't seen a PSA 10 sell either. This is due because he just arrived and he hasn't shown his full potential yet. But this raw card is going anywhere from $1 to $2. Now, it might be a whole season until what this card and himself could do with potentially growing in the league, but it keeps on showing this growth and being able to handle big league pitching. I could see this raw card ungraded go around either from $35 to $45. For our second investment under $35, we have Andrew Benintendi, his 2017 Tops card. Now, Andrew Benintendi, he's been more than a good and more than a great player throughout this point in his career, but we all know his talent is shown. If the Red Sox are going to surprise everyone in this post Mookie Betts era, they're going to need Benintendi to find a new and higher level. He himself has been an overall underlooked player, undervalued for his potential. Now he's gonna be the most keen player for the Red Sox. He's been a monster of a player for this franchise, and when the season returns, we could potentially see more than that and have his card go up in price with that. Ideal purchase price for this card for a PSA 10 is around $15 to $18, with him potentially being a bigger part this year for the Red Sox and his year for his card potentially going up to $40 to $50, depending if he becomes that star that the Red Sox are gonna need now that Mookie Betts has left. And now, for our last investment of the day, we have Jonathan Isaac from the Orlando Magic, his Prism Basketball 2017 base card PSA 10. Now, Jonathan Isaac has been an up and down. After his injury interrupted his rookie season, in which he only played around 27 games for the Orlando Magic, last season was the first real look at an emerging forward Jonathan Isaac. Given his lack of experience heading into last season, Isaac's gradual improvement over the course of the year was encouraging at a number of levels. At 6'10 and a 7'1 wingspan, Isaac's elite combination of length and athleticism means he's bound to become a high level contributor at the defensive end of the floor. In his 75 games last year, Isaac had multiple block shots on 26 occasions and was the only player last year in either their first or second year in the league to record 59 steals and 98 blocks in his 2018-2019 season. That's ridiculous. This player has been lacked on as a real NBA potential star. He's been showing great numbers. On paper, like I said, he's a star in the making. He's an easy grab to go. He handles it well for his size, makes a spot three, and gets to the mid range and pulls up off the bounce. Attacks a closeout, makes a mid post turnaround. With about a little bit of playoff experience under his belt, the overall growth of the Magic is expected to continue. Look for Isaac to continue to rise and emerge into one of the most intriguing players in the league. Now, investing in this card, his ideal purchase price right now, and be ready for his rookie card, PSA 10, is anywhere around $20 to $25. This card is extremely undervalued. He's gonna grow in the league, potentially becoming a star, maybe becoming the head franchise for the Orlando Magic, and his card's only going for $20 to $25. And now let's say next season comes back, right? And when the season returns, if he grows and develops into a monster of a player, this card could go ballistic. But we have to keep it realistic. I expect him when he returns to grow and develop with the Orlando Magic, and potentially the Orlando Magic realizing they have to build around him. And now for his base card, I would see it anywhere to stay around 60, maybe even up to $100, depending on how big his growth is. Now, time for the bonus round, the bonus investment. Now, my bonus investment is someone that's very, very underlooked right now in the league, and his name is Austin Meadows. And his specific card, his Topps Update Baseball 2018 base away jersey, PSA 10. Now, let's talk about this player. Meadow is in the line to serve as the Rays' primary leadoff man against the right-handed pitching beginning this season. Mark Tompkin of the Tampa Bay Rays reports the impact of the speedy outfielder made all of his 11 starts during the Grapefruit League play out to the lead spot, slashing a 143, 250, and 250 with 10 strikeouts and 28 at bats. The poor sample won't dissuade manager Kevin Cash from proceeding with Meadows as his primary table setting option once the season gets underway. This 24-year-old, what can I say? He's a combination of speed, on base skills, power that makes him a solid fit at top of the Tampa Bay lineup. Expect the lefty hitting Meadows to slide down in the lineup versus Southpaws, with Yandy Diaz expected to fill the short side of the leadoff platoon. Now, with this card being extremely undervalued for the amazing stats he's been putting up, I expect this card, especially if he puts in the work and keeps on building that core roster that the Rays needed. Because if we see his stats from the last season, he had 33 home runs, 89 RBIs, and averaging a 291. That's incredible. I don't know how this card isn't valued at a higher price. Well, if he builds that core roster that the Rays need, his card right now goes anywhere from $35 to $40 around there. And we could potentially see a growth when the season returns that if he becomes the main focus of the Rays and becomes a player that is well known to the franchise and to the supporters of fanatics of the Rays, when a fanatic really wants something, they pay any price, and especially sports card collectors. And now, if we see a growth, we could see anywhere from $80 to $100. Even when, if he starts, he shows his talent more and becomes a franchise known player, there's just no doubt in my mind that he could become that player that the Rays need to build upon and make him one of the stars that the MLB potentially need and want. And frankly, this is that player. These stats are incredible. No one has seen these type of stats for someone so undervalued in the league. Well, guys, that's all I have for today. But to end off this video, I was wondering which one of these cards will you be picking up? I especially I'll be really considering picking up Gavin Lux and Andrew Benintendi because those players are gonna be the most impactful. I will also be trying to invest in Jonathan Isaac as his growth and his potential to become one of the biggest stars is really, really bright. And Austin Meadows is a star already. He's just very undervalued. But now, in the comment section down below, please tell me which one you will be picking up. Is it Jonathan Isaac, Andrew Meadows, Andrew Benintendi, or Gavin Lux? And leave as well a like and even subscribe. And tell me in the comments as well, what should I improve in? And if there's any suggestions for videos, that you think I could make, leave them down there too. And also, tell me if these investments helped you out, and potentially, if you want to see more, leave a like as well. For now, this has been your Sport Card Picks.